Lashae, and you are officially tuned into the Lucy Lashae Show. What's up, supporters? I'm glad y'all came and tuned in with your girl to listen again this week. Today's topic is going to be about the rivalry game that took place last Saturday between Carolina versus Duke. Also, we're going to hit the points on the game with the Hornets and the Spurs. That's right. And we're going to be talking about what's hot in Charlotte, because Charlotte stays lit. I got some dope indie artists coming to the segment by the name of Eliza Beth and Desi of 7-in-1 Music and Productions. So let's do this. Jump into the first song on the segment, which is going to be Street Code Remix featuring Desi. Y'all heard Street Code Remix featuring Lucy Lashae last week. This week is going to be featuring Desi. Stay tuned in to your girl.
Every now and then, it's called respect.
That's right.
Respect.
That's right.
Remix. Let's get it. Respect the street code. We out here, little baby. Respect the street code. They call me first lady. Respect the street code. Remix while I'm geeking. Respect the street code.
We're going to the top.
The remix with the feature. Respect the street code. We out here, little baby. Respect the street code. They call me first lady. Respect the street code. Remix while I'm geeking. Respect the street code.
I like a good remix.
The remix with the feature. Shout out to the borough that's filled with my people. We geeking on the sequel. My fam be real people.
Right.
From south to north, east to west. Don't kill no one else.
Yeah.
Let that rest. We in the QC, holding it down.
Let's go.
Got 3 with the team, remixing the sound.
Yep.
We rocking the yo. It's that time to go. Heart for the team, manifesting our dreams. Let's make this one count. No trades or discounts. We own our own and we set the amount. We raking it up. Queens keep the stash. Dough in the back and it's collecting real fast. This music will last. Checks into cash. My birthday, Memorial Day, blow checks that I stash. I blow checks that I stash.
Okay.
My birthday, Memorial Day, I turn checks into cash. New street code. We out here, little baby. Respect the street
Yes,
code.
boy, Desi.
They call me first lady. Respect the street code.
The street code.
Remix while I'm geeking. Respect the street code.
love that street code.
The remix
Let's
with the
go.
feature. Respect the street code. We out here, little baby. Respect the street code. They call me first lady. Respect the street code. Remix while I'm geeking. Respect the street code. The remix with the feature.
It's been a minute, took a few L's, but I'm back and I'm winning. Heavy hand try, we with it. 7-in-1, let's get it. They tried to hold me down by a set of rules, but I cannot be boxed out. I ain't taking no handouts. Respect the street code or it's men down. I'll walk your main man all the way down, pinned to the ground. If I were him, I would call it a round. I'ma get back if I have to extend. Get back on counting money again. Showing love to the street code. Ain't no compromising. Lucy, Desi, tighter than Ethel and Fred, that's binding. I wanna get it right, wanna run it up, ain't got time for no waiting. Respect the street code or it's going down with this pen that I'm nice with. Desi.
Lucy, Lucy, Lucy Lashae. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy Lashae. That's what's up. I hope y'all enjoyed that single entitled Street Code Remix featuring your boy Desi, who is going to be on this segment today. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. And I need y'all to run that single up. That's right. That single is available on all streaming and download platforms, including platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Desire, Pandora, Tidal, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. That's exactly what I need y'all to do. Run it up. And while we're talking about running it up, them Tar Heels ran it up on them Blue Devils. That's right. Carolina versus Duke. Who dominated the game? Carolina, final 94. Duke, final 81. So y'all already know A. Baycott hit the last shot that took them to victory. He put up 23 points in the game, Manic came in with 11 rebounds, and Love definitely came in strong for your team with 5 assists. Let's talk about the other team, Duke Blue Devils. Banchero put up 23 points for the team. Williams, 13 rebounds for the team. Moore Jr., 7 assists. To check out the full box score, visit ESPN.com, men's college basketball. Yep, that's right. Stay locked in with Lucy. Next, we're going to talk about the Hornets versus the Spurs. They played last week at the Spectrum Arena, and man, the city of Charlotte was lit. So, it looks like the Hornets took the victory, 123 over the Spurs, 117. And, like I said, the city was lit. It brought out the whole city in the mix. Shouts out to DJ Chuck T that had the industry mixer for independent artists the same night after the game. I'm telling you, man, you had to be in the scene to know what's going on in Charlotte. Stay in the mix. That's right. What's going on downtown Charlotte? At the Spectrum Center on Wednesday, March 6th at 7 p.m., you have the Atlanta Hawks at Charlotte Hornets. Y'all already know who gonna flood the city? A-Town Stomp. Them Atlanta Hawks supporters, they gonna be in the city, Charlotte. So, therefore, I need all my Hornet supporters to come out and support the Hornets. That's right. Thursday, March 17th at 8 p.m., you have Maxwell at Spectrum Center. That's right. Friday, March 18th, WWE SmackDown. This event has been rescheduled from December 31st, 2021. It's going on starting at 7:45 p.m. at the Spectrum Arena. Then we also have the Dallas Mavericks at the Charlotte Hornets, Saturday, March 19th, 7 p.m. at the Spectrum Center. And if you're in the area, you might want to just attend Brooklyn's Night Lounge, located 2025 North Caldwell Street. That's in Charlotte, North Carolina, downtown, in front of the Spectrum Center. That's right. Let's get into this next joint entitled Takeover by Lucy Lashae featuring Desi.
Tell me how do you feel? Ha, Lucy. How does it feel to change along the way? Yep, let's get it. Living for a brand new day. Ha, Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Add a dope hook to some fire lyrics. Understand the BPM. My boy spit real linear, something like a square. 525 equals me. My birth is here. Chillin', relaxing, no time to fear. If you knew me back then call me Nate. If you still with me today, say nay, slay. Others call me Lucy Lashae. Rockin' that hip hop, can you relate? My album underway. Don't stop the music. That's how sway. I can't get with what people say. Most of them talk insanity at the end of the day. Let's go this way, not to be foolish. Lucy Lashae LP is something you can ride to. Lucy Lashae, the voice to get down to. Reviving hip hop like I'm supposed to do. How does it feel to change along the way? Yep, let's get it. Living for a brand new day. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear. Lucy kicking flavor right now. It's Lucy Lashae all up in your ear.
How does it feel to take a change and pay the way? Do you think it's real? 100 mil? Is it real? The compacted time on God's field. I am here. Last to leave and first to win the race. It don't matter, the finish line was past tense. In the right sense, because my strength is evident. I'm here.
My album underway. Don't stop the music. That's how sway. I can't get with what people say. Most of them talk insanity at the end of the day. Let's go this way, not to be foolish. Lucy Lashae LP is something you can ride to. Lucy Lashae, the voice that you can get down to. Reviving hip hop like I'm supposed to do. Huh? Lucy Lashae.
Hey, what's up? That's what's up. That was Takeover by Lucy Lashae featuring Desi. Well, this one is coming to her next album digitally online, but it is on Don't Stop the Music CD, physical CD. It is on there. I have a couple left, so if you would like to purchase that single by way of the album, then reach out to the Lucy Lashae Show. You can email lblivellc@gmail.com or just reach out 704-258-2580. So, as I was saying, our guest that is coming first ever on the Lucy Lashae Show is named Desi. Desi. All right, so he is a musician. Born February 22nd, 1985 in Greensboro, North Carolina, Desi understood that his ability to create developed around the age of 13 when it was then he enrolled in Lincoln Middle School Band. Shouts out to Lincoln Middle School Band in Greensboro, North Carolina. By the time he reached high school, Desi found himself writing and interpreting lyrics, which ultimately led Desi to record his first mixtape during the summer of 2012, entitled Understand This Mixtape. Looking to hit the ground running, he enlisted his sister, Liz Gregory, as his manager. It was through this particular partnership that Desi realized he was headed towards becoming an industry natural. Desi immediately began looking for opportunities that would allow him to showcase his talent while keeping the idea of artist development in front of his mind. This aided in Desi's overall ability to reach people from all walks of life. On July 3rd, 2020, Desi released Major More Great Awake, which is by far one of his most in tune with self pieces of work. A sound so interesting that Desi's team recognizes the genre as a mixture of hip hop, R&B, and pop. A few names that has influenced Desi's work are Brandy, Rich Homie Quan, and Trilla Solo Key. So, audience, supporters, listeners, let's put our hands together and welcome Desi.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Desi, co-founder 701 Music and Production, originally from Greensboro, North Carolina. Here, we're doing this thing, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we are glad to have you with us today. You know, you are the first official guest of the Lucy Lashae Show.
That's
So
awesome.
that's awesome. Right. So we've definitely let them hear Street Code Remix, Takeover.
Okay, cool.
So just let them know how you felt, with collaborating with Lucy Lashae on those two songs and what the setting was like recording with me over at GAT3 Studios.
Yeah, it was cool. Actually, when I got there, I wasn't expecting to have such a professional atmosphere. And just the way, Wade vibed with us recording and stuff like that, it made me feel really good about recording. A lot of times when I go to studios, it's hard to get that connection with the producer or the engineer because I don't know what usually happens, but it's like, disconnect happens a lot in studio sessions. But, you created an atmosphere that was, engaging and was able for us to get some work done.
Yeah, we definitely put some work in. That's that Don't Stop the Music. So if you like those two singles that we heard today on the Lucy Lashae Show, Well, one of them is truly exclusive. You can only get it by way of the physical copy of the CD. So you have to hit your girl up, 704-258-2580. That's $15 per CD. But if you like that Street Code remix featuring Desi, make sure you hit it up and download it on all streaming and download platforms.
That's right.
All right, so Desi, we're going to get into a little Q&A on this artist indie segment.
Okay.
So, tell me a little bit about Desi as an artist.
Desi as an artist, well, I knew I had music in me since middle school, high school. I was in a band and stuff. But Desi, when he realized that he could record music and reach people, he started becoming a person that spoke where people didn't want to speak from. I don't know if that makes sense, but
it does. It does make a lot of sense. And basically, I was reading to the audience about your genre of music. You clumped three together where you're saying that your music is consisting of hip hop, R&B, and pop. So, what would you consider your music as a genre?
Okay, I would consider my music to be called interpersonal, which has a lot of dealings with other people, the interactions with other human beings, and what I've seen in relationships and what other people have gone through. So I write from that perspective. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So outside of Brandy, Rich Homie Quan, and Trilla So Low Key, who are some of your other influences?
Okay, well, I definitely like Dawn Richards.
Okay.
Dawn Richards is really good. K. Michelle. And I like a lot of Chris Brown. I feel like Chris Brown is one of the best singers, male vocal singers right now out to date. So, yeah.
I agree, but I will also have to interject to say I like me some Bruno Mars and some Anderson .Paak. Like, those guys right there. Don't get me wrong, Chris Brown is great. He has held an extensive era. You get what I'm saying? Era for his legacy. But yeah, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, they could be his runner-up. So I'm going to get into my next question. What does Desi bring to the music scene?
Desi's going to definitely bring a sense of gathering when it comes to the music culture now. It's a lot of disconnect with people, people not trusting people and stuff like that, which is understandable dealing with, the times that we're in and stuff like that. But when I come into the music industry, I want to get people to be able to collab more, be able to work together more, just bridging gaps.
Okay, that's cool. What inspired the birth of 7-in-1 music and production?
Cool. So when I moved back home in 2020, my family and I sat down just discussing some stuff because I was coming up with Major More Great Awakening, recording that during the time, and we felt like we needed to start changing the music industry in some kind of way. We felt like a lot of the studios and stuff that we went to, just didn't feel like home. We felt out of place a lot. So we felt like we needed to give the community a place where they could come and feel like a sense of home. So anybody we're dealing with or working with, we make them feel like, they're one of ours and, give them the 100% treatment like they should.
Okay, that's great. So who has 7-in-1 Music Productions worked with outside of Lucy Lashae?
Okay. In Atlanta, we did a lot with this artist named Velly Kelly. He's a Jamaican artist, very talented. You can catch his single, No Compromise, featuring Desi. It's on all platforms right now. We also worked with Trigger Solo Key, based out of Atlanta. And a few Greensboro artists and North Carolina artists as well.
Okay, that's great. So that was my next question. Where are you from? And it seems like you're from North Carolina, but you have lived in Atlanta and a few other, spots around this great USA. So yeah, I see you bringing diversity to the music culture. What can we expect from Eliza Beth, Desi, and 7-in-1 in the future?
Well, first up, getting ready for our second year anniversary concert and fashion show, which is going to be July 2nd, 2022 at the Van Dyke Performance Center, located at the Greensboro Cultural Arts Center.
All right.
Yeah, just getting ready to network and our name out there.
Okay.
And line up some new people to work with eventually. But right now, we're just shaping and molding 7-in-1, getting ready for that legacy.
All right. So let's get into this first single by Eliza Beth featuring Angie's son called Keep Up. And after this, we will bring Eliza Beth to the segment so that she can tell you a little bit about herself and her music. Stay tuned.
What's it be?
Keep up, can you keep up? Tryna run the world with my feet up. Sipping 1942 and smoking blunts. Tell me right now, can you keep up? I'ma keep going, what y'all gon' do? Sit back and try to stay tuned. Listen to my flow, pictures of you. Right off the back, I came out swinging, moving like I won't kaleidoscope your vision. You amazed at what I'm giving. It's absurd to have these curves, cute little face and nice with words. Don't worry about it, I'ma hype myself up and hold my cup and two-step to my own joint. Hey, what did you say? I'm Eliza Beth, I'm here to take my crown by any fucking way. Come over, boy, and let you park it. I got an interest in you, I'ma need you spark it. I get the best work done when I release it. You get the job right. I'm a hire for the keeping. How does this sound, sir? Is you with it? I got a few applicants to push it to the limit. Crunch time, turn munch time. We up. We don't need no slacker, baby. Can you keep up? Hey, keep up. Can you keep up? Tryna run the world with my feet up. Sipping 1942 and smoking blunts. Tell me right now, can you keep up?
Yeah.
I'ma keep going, what y'all gon' do? Sit back and try to stay tuned. Listen to my flow, pictures of you.
Yo, man. Shorty say she tryna ride, told her gon' hop in. Say she like my old school Chevy, I got her boxed in. Certified sexy, I gotta put her in my top 10. Don't care who tryna get your attention, cause I'm not them. Kisses on your soft skin, her kitty hot like August. King Leo, Mr. Woods, I left her with my paw print. Asked her, could you keep up? She gave a look like all. Said she got some friends for my partners and they all thick. Told me most solace do, she no loyal and not rich. Confidence high in my drip, take a big sip. I know you never meet another, I'm Angie's son, too legit. Say you want it fast and slow, bring it to me slim thick.
Keep up, can you keep up? Tryna run the world with my feet up. Sipping 1942 and smoking blunts. Tell me right now, can you keep up? I'ma keep going, what y'all gon' do? Sit back and try to stay tuned. Listen to my flow, pictures of you.
Eliza Beth, born and raised in Greensboro, North Carolina, always knew she was going to be somebody. From a little girl, Eliza Beth knew show business and the entertainment world was something she had to be a part of. Her mother always kept her in pageants, dance classes, as well as singing. It was not until she moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2011 that she got a taste of the music industry while riding alongside her brother Desi, and his music career began to develop. In 2019, Eliza Beth moved back to Greensboro to start over and conquer everything she set out to do. That is where she started to understand her craft, realizing that she enjoyed being an entertainer and learning the music business. She noticed that she was unofficially in the role of being an artist manager and took enjoyment in seeing artists execute opportunities. Noting that they were doing something different, Desi and Eliza Beth birthed 7 in 1 Music and Production in July of 2020. Now Eliza Beth is working towards completing her debut EP entitled Raw Truth, which has a scheduled release date of 2/22/22, as well as releasing her first single off the project 2/1/22, which is called Keep Up, featuring Angie's son. That's right, supporters. I'm going to need y'all to put y'all hands together right now for Eliza Beth.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Eliza Beth,
and I am here to talk a little bit about myself or whatever and what I got going on. I am a artist out of Greensboro, North Carolina. I consider myself a hip-hop soul artist.
Okay. All right. So that takes care of the next question. What genre of music is your music? So you're saying hip-hop, soul. So you bring it back to R&B.
Yeah, a little hip-hop soul. I try to take my style from all those genres, all three of those genres.
Okay, cool. So what are some of your musical influences?
Now, that was a great question, and if I had to pick certain ones, it would take me all day. So I'm just going to say music in general, because like I said, I pull from all genres. I love all types of music, and I go in, when I'm writing my music, I go in with the thought of who am I writing to.
Okay. So what does Eliza Beth bring to the music culture?
I'm going to say just being authentic, showing that I am human and willing to grow and learn in this industry, and just want to showcase what I have. So just being authentic, my true self.
That's great. So tell our supporters where we can find you at on social media.
You can find me on Facebook at Eliza Beth the Artist. Also on Instagram at Liz the CEO. You can also catch my music on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, TikTok, Facebook, all that.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, you want to introduce your last song, which is Unheard, and tell the audience a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this is basically my first song ever recording, called Unheard. It's basically an upbeat song, but you have to listen to it because it's really sad. It's about not being heard. So this is our time, and I want you to hear it.
All right. I like that. All right, y'all. Everybody, run it up. Go and support Eliza Beth Desi 7-in-1 Music Productions. All right. Until next time. Thank you, love.
All right. See ya.
Thanks.
I think I lost another one.
Yeah, that's the one right here. This one might go over their head. 7-in-1.
You miss these simple words of not being heard.
You want me to listen to miscommunication. I am not giving up.
You miss these simple words
Okay.
of not being heard.
You want me to listen to miscommunication. I am not giving up.
But what the story goes, from what I know, in the end I came up short.
I came up short.
But in the end I wasn't sure. But in the end I needed more. You say you don't find my words amazing.
That's right. I need y'all to tune in to the Lucy Lashae Show every Saturday from 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Welcome to the sponsor supporter segment. That's right. 7-in-1 Music Production is a family-owned and operated artist managerial company that prides themselves on working exclusively with independent artists. That's right. If you would like to follow them on social media, I need you to hit them up on Instagram at 7and1music.production. Also, shining spotlight on a supporter during this segment is Euphoria Cars LLC, a wholesale dealer in Charlotte. Tune in next week. Lucy, all in your ear.